Oh, yow. That's way more serious than I was anticipating. Happy May the 4th, everyone. It's Jamie from JC Dynamics back. It's been a while since I posted any videos since ice fishing season. Life has been busy outside of the recreational stuff I'd like to get accomplished, but we're starting to get squared away, and we got a few projects that are going to be coming on video that we did over the winter, worked out well, and some new ones that we're going to do for this spring, getting ready for summer. We got some gear to add to our fishing kayak, and on the side-by-side front, I'll have a video coming out soon. That's this wool surplus blanket that I used in my interior. It cut down on a lot of the drafts, even at minus 12 Celsius out cruising around. It helped keep the heat in big time over the winter. It's all double-sided Velcro stuck to there. The inner baskets there get covered by that and some reflective heat shield that I got there. And hopefully it'll keep the cold air in during the summer. Once I start one of my upcoming projects, this underdash air conditioning unit. I won't be using any of the gas in it. I plan on running cold water through it, so it'll go through the condenser and blow the cold air off the cold water that's going to come from a cooler in the back of the cab there. And I'm going to run rubber hoses and a 12-volt pump to pump it in under the seats, in through the air conditioning, and then it's going to recirculate back through, go through aluminum transmission intercooler, and that's going to be inside the cooler to radiate the heat that's when the air conditioner works its magic to cool the water back down. And hopefully with the small size of the cab, I could probably get 8 hours out of a cooler full of ice and water of driving, which is way more than I'm probably going to end up doing. And then I got this new center dashboard insert, and it's going to hold a 10-inch tablet that's going to have all my maps and stuff on it. And it's an actual glove compartment too, to replace the cup holders that are in the center of this 2022 Polaris 1000 Premium. I will miss the center cup holders, but I'd rather have the screen to show me the maps where I'm at. And then I got some bumper tabs for D-rings and stuff that I'm going to weld onto my front heavy-duty bumper, or maybe bolt them on, but I'll have to do some mounting plates and some other heavy plate, but that's an upcoming project. And then I'm going to get into fabricating some Rockrails. I'm going to do some Rockrails for this with a little side step on it to protect the doors and protect the plastic underneath, going through some rougher trails. And I'm going to build some for my JEEPJKU 4-door. Because these end fab ones that originally came with my Jeep rusted out, if you can see. The side step broke off it too, so I'm going to do some heavy square tubing, I believe, and 6-inch wide side steps to help load kayaks and gear on the roof, so I got lots of perches to put my big feet. And then that's my main project I got to get done before the May long weekend, because the wife with her operation has a hard time getting in and out of the lift of the Jeep before we go away to a wedding. So we're going to weld that up. I'm going to reuse these mounts here off these, because they're good and solid. I'm going to cut them off and reuse those mounts. Plus I'll do some heavy bar that's going to go under the rocker panels, because these mounting points are on the pinch welds on the rockers and the floor. But then I'm going to run a couple heavy bars with some heavy plate and bolt it right to the frame, which should give me all kinds of purchase and resistance to smashing when I drop that on rocks going in fishing spots and hunting spots. Then I got another project. It's been sitting on the back burner for over a year. I bought a Swag off-road press brake attachment for bending plate steel. I already had a cheaper one that you see right down there sitting down. but this one's going to have adjustable dies. So they're all laser cut Hemin dies, and the bottom plate for the Hemin dies, and gooseneck dies, so you could do boxes and you know, complex multiple bends in a small area with the gooseneck dies. Plus I got adjustable flat ones where that's one flat plate. I'll be able to do anywhere from a 1/2 inch to a full width of 21 inches, depending on what you got going on. You can do multiple pieces at the same time. So that'll be a lot of cutting, grinding, welding. You got to do a new base plate. I got them all in those boxes there. And then, other than that, hopefully get some fishing in with kayak. I got some rod holders and some baskets and stuff I'm going to put on my new my old fishing kayak, and hopefully get out and get some use over the summer and spring months. I'm starting to get used to not working shift work. I worked shift work for 30 years, and I've been on days for 5 months now. And I can tell you, I feel much better. I'm losing weight and sleeping at night. What a difference. I've never been used to sleeping since I've been 15. A couple hours here and there is all I would ever get in between working multiple jobs and doing everything that interests me, from working on magazines, kayaking, whitewater kayaking, rock climbing, all the stuff I used to do in a prior younger life. But hopefully you guys will tune in as I start to knock out some projects and edit some videos. And around the garage, I went to UMB, the University in Fredericton, and got these cabinets that they were taking out from their engineering labs, and I plan on doing a massive rolling tool cabinet. Some of the drawers need some work, and then I also got plans to get a 3D printer. And I figured I was going to pay someone to do what I needed with a 3D printer. By the time I pay someone to do that, I could buy a 3D printer, print off the files I need, so I can actually begin probably by next fall doing my CNC plasma cutter. I want to do a 4x4 table, and it would be real handy now to do it out so I can fab up some stuff, but I'm going to have to do the artistic route, the cardboard aided design, and that will have to suffice so I can get my Rockrail running boards done for my Jeep right away. Then hopefully I'll get the other ones done for the side-by-side, but maybe I'll hold off till I get that CNC plasma cutter and 3D printed parts I need for it done by the fall. But should be busy over the next few months. Hope to pump out a few interesting videos. And just looking around the garage, I also need to get my lathe back together on my lathe mill combo. I got the chuck off it right now, grease the bearings. I was going to put a bigger chuck, but I decided to go against it. I might try to figure out how to make a spindle that goes through the original chuck that will hold out a larger spindle, so I could just remove it easy. I don't know if it's possible or how true it would actually run, but I'll talk to some guys at work that are actual machinists, and maybe they can lead me in the right direction or give me some aid, and I can do some of the stuff I need for those parts. And other than that, stay tuned. Lots of stuff to come up.